needed Man United though, bro. Varane and the right wingers was actually what they needed. Only Ronaldo was a pointless buy for nostalgia. They needed a right winger and they needed a centre back. They did address their position.
Yeah, that's how
they still need a DM.
But that's one.
Yeah, but how? I mean, you can't ask for everything. Do you get what I mean?
I think for me,
but like to be honest, the DM was more important than Ronaldo.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You know why I'm saying. You know why I'm saying Chelsea as well. You know why I'm saying Chelsea as well. It's because they addressed the striker situation, and you could see the result instantly against Arsenal. It didn't have to take 2-3 games or 4 games for him to settle into the league and all this bullshit. No, straight in, score goals. That's it. That's all you need.
Let me ask you a question, because we're talking about Ronaldo wasn't essential, and I do get that he wasn't, and he may not even be. It might just be nostalgic. He might not even actually bat it up. But I'll ask you this: what was more important for Man United, a DM or blocking their biggest legend of the Premier League from playing for Man City?
The latter.
There you go. So you still got to give them credit for doing that, regardless.
This is what I was going to say.
Mendes played a blinder still.
He did.
Yeah. Because he wanted that City move. He wanted it.
Yeah.
I personally believe Ronaldo wanted City but loves United.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like basically for me, he had Beyonce asking him to go out of him, but his baby mother said she'll take him back. And let's be honest, he wants to be a family man. He went back to his baby mother.
I think Fergie's got something to say, bro. I think Fergie has dirt on Ronaldo.
Ferguson's the baby mother. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Listen,
Fergie's got dirt on him. Fergie called him and said, "You want me to leak these things, yeah?" You know what?
It's true.
No, Fergie came to collect. He was like, you know what? You've been giving me 100 grand for child support, but you know I should be getting 400 grand. You're a rich man, so I'm gonna cash in as you come home. I'm telling you,
Rio, though.
To be fair, there's
even
Rio that talked to him. Yeah, there was Fergie, Rio. Evra released like a chat from WhatsApp, which I'm not surprised about.
Yeah, they guilted him into it.
Bruno Perry was on the phone to him on WhatsApp for like hours at night and stuff, and them lot did their thing. You know what I mean,
they stroked his ego. We all know what you need to do for Ronaldo. You stroke his ego. His ego
100%.
hard.
Yeah.
Tell me how much you love me, and then I'll sign. Go on, tell me. Jorge. Listen, Jorge. Everyone needs to tell me how much they love me, and then I'll sign for Man United. Jorge, you listening? Jorge, I need my ego stroked. Jorge, does Pep love me? If he doesn't love me, I don't want to go there. Tell Fergie to call me, and then I might go back. Jorge, you listening? Jorge, listen.
Hey, man. Evra probably was on the phone to him like, Cristiano, you are a legend of this club. You are a legend of this club. You have to come back to Manchester United. Come on, Cristiano. Come on. You know, sometimes I say on Sky Sports the other day, some people, they have to get slapped in the face. You want to slap in the face, Cristiano? Come on. You have to come. You are a legend of this club, Ronaldo.
Bro, I swear. No, do you know what? I'm dropping a beat. I thought Evra entered the studio. To get a wheelie, bro. No, man, actually thought Evra.
That was amazing. I thought Evra was in the building for real. I really.
Oh my days.
At least man got an impression in as well. You feel me?
Yeah. Yours wins, bro. Yours wins. Yours is down.
Yours is
that might be the best one yet. I swear that was legendary.
Elite, bro. That was elite.
That was elite. But so let me ask you, look, this just real quick as well on the whole Ronaldo thing, right? He's back home, and don't get me wrong, if you take your hat off, you've got to look at the situation and go, rah, he actually did what you would want a player to do, which would be to live up to the illusion that we have as fans, that they do love our club, there is loyalty left in the world and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. The fact that it paid for itself by the fact they got Dan James, didn't even cost them any money if you even look at it or whatever. Let's just talk about because obviously you lot touched on it a little bit with how he's playing for Portugal and whatnot. Will he be I don't think Ronaldo going back to Man United is ever going to be a disappointment because you love him so much. It doesn't even really matter on any other scale. But in terms of the expectation of winning the league now, do we feel Ronaldo will be a failure or a success? Based on all normal stuff, it's a success. He's back home. He'll probably retire at Man United. There's nothing better than that. Do you get what I mean? So I know it's all love regardless, but we're just talking about being a game changer for being a Premier League winner, a Champions League winner, or falling short. Which one of the two would you go? Would you say he's going to be a success, or would you say he's going to be a failure? I'll start with you, Mal. What would you say?
The thing is, Ronaldo doesn't necessarily need to score 30 goals to be a success. I just think, in my opinion, he's got to be a match winner in games where things might be tight for them. So I think he will be a success. Reason being is, even though he's not the old Ronaldo, he knows how to score a goal, bro. This man's a goal machine. You look at I think it was last season, he might have even outscored Lukaku. And Lukaku's kind of been the poster boy, so to speak, or trying to become the poster boy when he was at Serie A, and he was doing very well. Lukaku, don't get twisted. Lukaku was balling out, but Ronaldo was also balling out as well. And I think the nostalgia as well, and the fans are going to give him that extra lift to get him over the line. Remember when we was talking about before, Jeff, and I was talking about how Ibrahimovic, look how well he done, and look at the age, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Ronaldo, I think might surprise a few people, even if he gets 20 goals. That still might be enough. It just got to be clutch goals. And the thing is with Ronaldo, he is a clutch player, in my opinion. So I think he will be a success.
Cal, obviously, I know you got a shoot in the set, bro. So I'll just quickly get yours. What, Ronaldo, success or failure in terms of them winning the title of the Champions League?
Yeah, as much as it pains me to say Ronaldo's going to be a success, just even if they don't win anything, he'll still be a success. In my opinion,
But would that be considered a success? If you bring Ronaldo back, you're supposed to win one of those two.
Nah, but you got to look at the overall picture though, because it's like Thiago for us. We were expected to win the league because we signed Thiago, but we saw all the stuff that happened around him, which didn't.
No, but Thiago's not Ronaldo. This is arguably the greatest player of our generation.
Sorry to interject. The way you asked us, though. Sorry to interject.
Yeah.
The way you asked us, you made it seem like, so this is what I was going to say. Was you asking us as Ronaldo a success? Sorry, Carl.
No, I'm saying take away the fact that you can't be a failure.
I can't answer this in here, but I misunderstood the question then. But
he cannot be a failure at Man United because he's a legend, and at his age, even if he doesn't do that well, people will go, well, it was at the twilight years. He came back for nostalgia. But I'm saying right now, in terms of Man United winning a Champions League or a Premier League this season, because of the Ronaldo factor or effect or whatever you call it, will he be a failure? Yes or no? Can he get Oli from a semi-final and a final loss to lifting a trophy, a proper trophy? So that's what I'm saying. Failure or success? Will he get Oli over the line? Yes or no?
Yes, he will.
Yeah. All right, KG, do you think he'll get Man U over the line?
Yeah, with some kind of trophy. Yeah, the league is a bit different because over 38 games, we mention it, don't we? But that Ali tax is hefty, man. It's too much even for Ronaldo to bear, and it's not even in a funny way. I mean, you just look at the games against Southampton and Wolves. They start off against Leeds the way they did, but then it goes back to type with Ali, and you need to win those games in order to compete for the league. Chelsea aren't going to lose or draw games like that against those teams. They're going to take care of business. Just like they did at Anfield, they did what they have to do. I don't think Man United can do that on the long haul for the games. In terms of a trophy, absolutely. I definitely think he's going to get them some kind of trophy, and that's where Ali will finally break that duck and get something in the bag because of someone like Ronaldo. He's a winner, man. And when you've got someone like that, it's different from just being a great player and being a part of the team. He's an actual machine by himself. And as long as they get the ball to him in the box, whether it's on the floor, in the air, they're going to have a chance to score goals. I've got no doubts about Ronaldo. Never have had doubts about him.
Did you know, on that one, I'll come to you, Aaron, next instead of saving you to laugh. Is a Carabao Cup or an FA Cup considered a success to you as a fan? I know Oli lifting any trophy would be great as a manager because you get to say you lifted a trophy. Yeah. But if it's any trophy, would that still be a success based on the Ronaldo factor for you?
No, because Ronaldo's going to look at it and obviously he'll be happy to win a trophy. But if we win, let's say, the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup, he's going to look at it and say, yeah, okay, cool, what's next? Because he would want more than just that. So, and I think he'll demand as well, because KG in the beginning spoke about him making demands and demanding the ball and all these things. He'll demand from his players to want more than just one trophy. Yeah, cool, we got one. All right, cool, let's go for the next one. We got two, possibly. All right, cool, let's try and go for a third one. So if we just get one and it's an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup, success for me, overall, yes. But with Ronaldo coming back, no.
Okay.
Sorry, can I just add in that as well? We mentioned the DM, and I don't want to forget. T and Coop Miners went for 14 million. How did no one else get on that?
Bro, I've been on this guy for like
Yeah,
whole season. I've been watching him closely.
Yeah, I just don't get how nobody in the Prem, especially one of
Mm.
those top teams, you're talking 14 million, man. That's nothing. You know, somebody could have brought him in, and you guys needed something like that. He would have been one of the missing pieces for you as well. So, yeah, I was just surprised with that, man. It was really shocking that no one went in for him, man.
Yeah.
No, just like Camavinga not going nowhere until the last day of the window. That was weird as well.
30 million
Crazy,
euros, I
man.
think it was as well. Bro, he's a
To Madrid
talented
like
player,
that.
man.
Trust me.
And yeah, just quickly before I go on to the last part, Lewis, what do you think? Do you think Man United will be a success based on Ronaldo factor? Yes or no, bro?
What's the success? Like we talking Carabao Cup, FA Cup?
No, I would say Champions League or the Premier League is success.
Yeah, no chance. Sorry, Ollie tax is too hefty for me.
Yeah.
I think Premier League, nah, because that's a marathon, that's not a sprint, and Ollie will just give you hella slip ups. Maybe in the Champions League, you could have one of them miracle runs into the final. It's been done before, 2012, all of that. But nah, I don't see it happening with Ollie. I think with him, you'd be surprised if you make the quarters or something, but I just think his game management's too poor.
Yeah.
I think he's too much of a Route 1 manager. And Ronaldo is not single-handedly going to save him. He's not going to help the fact that they don't have a DM like that either. And they could get done in the transition as well. We did see that against Wolves potentially as well. Yeah, no chance. I don't see it happening. As soon as Ollie goes, yeah, United look dangerous. But until then, nah, no
That's
chance.
so
There's always
true,
going to be something holding them back.
Yeah, it is mad though. It is mad though, isn't it? When you look at their team, their squad is sick, man. It's absolutely brilliant. But the coach is so vital that the coach just takes so much out of it, just like that. It's crazy to me. And you know what? I just want to give a quick shout out as well. Bruno Fernandes knows that with someone like Ronaldo coming in, that's how desperate Bruno is to win. That he's willing to go off free kicks, he's willing to go off penalties in order to get somebody in. So shout out to him for being a good teammate, man. Because there's not many players like that.
On that note, though, bro, let's keep it real. Does that bring his stock down in regards to he won't necessarily be lauded over often anymore? Because not that he's not a good player, and he is, but he is a bit of a stat merchant. So if you take him off all of the things that give him them stats, does his credibility itself all of a sudden just drop then?
I don't know. I mean, for me, I've never called him a world-class player. I think he's a very effective player, and there's a difference between the two. You can be one but not the other. I don't class him in that world-class category myself personally. He just looks a bit ugly on the ball. I can't put it any better than that. But in terms of coming off penalties, he's still good for open play goals. I mean, we know that we got stung with 3 of them. So, but he's still good for open play goals. Yes, the penalties are huge, but even the penalty rules have changed now where they're not going to get those kind of weak penalties that they were always getting. Well, we think, is Man United. But I think even the penalties go down. So he's going to have to do something else from open play. And the fact that he's got somebody in who he knows is going to supersede him for all the set pieces like that are in the dangerous area shows that he's more about winning than he is about his own stats, in my opinion.
Oh, fair enough. Just quickly before I bring up the very, very last part before we finish up, Aaron, do you think Bruno is going to be looked not down upon, but do you think now he can't stat pad? Do you think it might affect him a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. He has to be able to show more than just scoring goals, because at the end of the day, you're classed as a midfielder, not a striker. So I want to see how you dictate the game sometimes. Well, dictate the game's a bit too much to ask, but I want to see more than just you scoring goals and assisting people. I want to see if you can, tight spaces in midfield, you're able to get out with a little 1-2, little skill. Because I still haven't seen Bruno dribble past the player. I still haven't seen it. A lot of people are not paying attention to these little details, but I still haven't seen it. I still haven't seen you receive the ball, being pressed by 2 people, and you can get out with a little skill, or use your intelligence and play it back, or use a player to do a little 1-2. Like I said, usually when that happens, he just boots it, and wherever it goes, that's where it goes. Isn't it?
That's what I was going to say, Aaron. He spazzes the ball a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, and it's
fits it into you, and you better hope that you've got a good first touch. Otherwise, that ball's going out of play. But Aaron, you was off for a bit, but that's why I said I don't class him as world class, but I do class him as an effective player because when you do need something, he does come up with the goods at times. So that and you just described him perfectly. Yeah.